Northwood has just introduced a big new patch for the beta build for Secret Laboratory. 079's room has been overhauled, Entrance Zone has been reworked, 939 now has shields, and the way the game is played has completely changed. Here's what you need to know. For those of you closely following the beta for the new Parabellum update, you would know that ever since they removed weapon tablets from the game, players have no longer been able to recontain SCP-079. Well, all of that is a thing of the past. Now, the generator system has been reworked, and 079 has gone through some major changes. There are now only 3 generators to recontain 079. And when the generators have been fully activated, 079 no longer gets that boost to power generation that he used to. All a player has to do to activate a generator is open the door with a keycard of level 2 SCP clearance or higher and flip the switch. This then starts a 60-second power-up where the generator gets activated. If a generator gets turned off, turning it back on will resume the progress it was at before. After all 3 generators have been fully activated, the doors to get into 079's room will be opened permanently. This is now the only way to get into 079's room, as no keycard in the game can force the doors open anymore. Then, once inside 079's room, all a player has to do is break the emergency glass and the recontainment occurs instantly. Also, while in the new 07 armory, a player has complete access to the single largest stock of supplies in the game. These items also spawn even if there's no 079 in the game, and acts as an incentive for humans to activate those generators to open those doors no matter what is going on. If SCPs are caught slacking now or camping late game like in Nuke Room, they risk an NTF wave not only removing 079 from play, but also getting their hands on much needed SCP killing supplies. The other huge new change in this newest patch is the Entrance Zone rework. Northwood has added a new 3-way intersection for Entrance Zone, which sports a low-hanging ceiling, incredibly comfortable wooden benches, and more strategic angles and hallways to snipe from. This also means all of the old layouts for Entrance Zone have been completely thrown out. There are now 5 entirely new layouts for entrance. Huge shoutouts to the Fluffy Cat on the Discord, by the way, for finding all of these so quickly, and jump in the Discord, by the way, if you haven't already, a link in the description. As we speak, due to the nature of these new setups, it's hard to immediately figure out what layout Entrance Zone has at first blush. No longer can a spawning NTF wave basically just hook a right at every camera they see to get to every containment zone. It's going to take a lot of practice to get used to and comfortable with all of these new layouts. However, this also makes Entrance Zone a lot more strategic. If you know the layout of the entrance zone you're in and your enemies don't, you have a huge foot up on the competition. Also, Doggo has a bit of a rework too. They can now break glass with their bite, and also they have AHP shields. It is set to only be at a max of 600, but regenerates very quickly, making a skilled Doggo player capable of quick hit-and-run plays deadly no matter the current HP. This now marks the 3rd SCP to get additional AHP. It seems to be that Secret Lab is moving in the direction that SCPs no longer get whittled down over time, but require bursts of teamwork to take out quickly and effectively. It's now about outplaying the enemy team, whether you're NTF, Chaos, or SCP. Additionally, Northwood has buffed grenades so they do more damage to SCPs, or at least they're supposed to. They're currently broken and now do even less damage to SCPs, but that should be fixed very soon. The grenades no longer have the screeching placeholder sound anymore either. This is, of course, in addition to all of the new changes and upgrades grenades in general have received in the last new update for the patch. If you haven't seen the video covering all of those changes, definitely do so. There's a lot to go over. And then other than that, tell me what you think of the new changes to 079 Entrance and 939. Do you like it? What are some changes you would like to see? Let me know in the comment section down below, and as always, take it easy.